This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We're now sitting in the Mercedes EQS with the Hyperscreen. And in this video, I'm going to do a full walkthrough of the Hyperscreen. A small disclaimer, I don't know everything about these menus and screen. It's just so many settings here, and I've been mostly busy doing actual driving tests rather than looking at the screen. But we will start now with the instrument cluster. The Hyperscreen actually consists of 3 screens, so we can say it should be called Hyperscreens. So the instrument cluster is here, and this is the classic view. So if you swipe, there's a swipe, but okay, on the steering wheel, this is how you operate it. You can swipe. Let me see, let's start with the top. This is distance. We have the odometer there, 130, and then this is the distance counter that you can reset. If you press once, you can then reset the distance meter. This one is somewhat important when you want to do some, I guess, range test or measurements, because when you look at the trip meter, it does not have fractions in the distance anymore. But of course you have time and you have average speed and you have the consumption. That's very useful. So this is the from start trip, and then you also have the from reset trip. These two, they don't reset automatically. You reset it by manually resetting it. This is great. I like it. And then this is some eco display. I don't care too much about it. It's supposed to give you information about how how economical you are. But if you look here, we are not being very economical, are we? Okay. And then here's some range meter thing. I don't know what the heck it's supposed to be for. This is just consumption since I guess you can also reset, no, from start. Oh, yeah, no, okay, it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's just from start, which is the same as this one, which is just one of the 45.6 kilowatt, the 456 watt hour per kilometer. I refuse to use kilowatt hour per 100 kilometer because nobody uses 100 kilometer as a unit anyway. But it's just the weird thing that in this display here, you only display whatever was already available on the other screen, but the other screen showed you more. And then here we just have attention assist. I had a break one, okay. And then here we have some media, and haven't connected anything there. And then here we have map over, the surroundings. And you can also see, this is pretty cool, you can see available chargers, how fast they are, and so on. So this is cool. I believe it pulls the information from Hubject. And if you click here, okay, you can also, back. There's a back button here. You see, you can also go to map settings here, and you can set it to, for example, 2D north up, like this. And sorry again, I'm a little bit clumsy here. And then you have to click, and I guess you can zoom now, and you can zoom in and out. Fairly smooth, right? Okay, and then we have, if I press the home button, we can switch to other styles. We have, this is the understated. You can see we have speedo here, we have time, and I haven't found a place where it shows state of charging percentage. We see all the other useful information, like high precision on temperature, for example. But if you go to the home again and switch to a different layout, this is a sport. It's supposed to be very futuristic, some kind of UFO or some G-force and stuff here. But it doesn't show. Okay, this video will just be while I'm stationed there. Otherwise, it's going to be too long. I can also show recuperation. You see here, if we, I think I have to put the car on. Okay. Sorry for the beep. You see, you can use the pedals and you can change recuperation. It defaults to normal every time you start driving, and then D+ is coasting, no regen, and then this one is higher regen. I like this one. Okay, but let's put the car in park again, so we don't. We are parked in the garage right now, so I don't want to move anywhere. And if we click home, we can go to the next one, classic. This is one I've been using. This is one we started with, so I'm used to this one, the classic view. Except for that, I don't use the map there. I'll just have it on. My favorite is this one from start. Yeah, from reset is usually my longer trips, and then from start is this. And then you can also switch it to a full map view like this. Now you see we have, you can zoom it out, okay? Use a swipe here to zoom it out, zoom it in. Fairly smooth-ish. Well, wait, it seems like if you zoom out, yeah, if you zoom out far enough, it would then go default to north up, which is actually pretty cool. I prefer that one. And then if you also click here, you can also, what? I did click it, okay. If you then go to map settings, you have the same option you had previously. For example, if you go for 2D heading up, you get like this view. And then you can also zoom in and out. Yeah, same what that. And then next view is assistance. This is driver assistance if you want to have it highlighted. Yeah, I can't demonstrate for you right now, but you have the auto steer and the lane change and everything there. And then this is service. So you can see here, this is very nice because you can see the tire pressure and also the temperature and the tires. Very useful. And also you can even drive around this mode because you see you have the speedometer, you have the driver assist up there, you have all the stuff there. And I can show you, by the way, even if you are parked now, we should be able to change distance, for example. Okay, maybe not. Let me switch over to classic mode. All right, let's wait a little bit. We have to wait for there, disappear. Okay. Maybe I have to be, sorry for that. I might have to be in drive. This is always interesting when I want to demonstrate something. I wanted to show you that we can change, we can do some stuff. Okay, yeah, we changed some of the settings here. We want to cruise control, but I just want to be in stationary mode when I demonstrate. Okay, but unfortunately I can't demonstrate that one. But last thing I will do is show you that we have all this stuff here. So usually I want to be in the classic, and then if you want to change head-up display, you can do it here. You have the minimal. Sorry if I can't show you that, but it will just show you very minimal, just the speed. And then you have a sport version of the head-up display. And then just slightly more information with speed limits and stuff. The augmented reality is the one I default to, which shows you some cool arrows and signs and stuff when you are navigating somewhere. The eco display, again, is the weird eco thing where you have a ball and stuff. I'm like, what the heck is that used for? And then settings is for, this is for turning on and off head-up display. But here, settings, here you can adjust the head-up display. You just swipe it up and down to adjust the position of the head-up display. You cannot rotate. Let me check here. Wait, can you rotate? No, okay. I clicked and then it just went out, which is kind of weird, okay? But I was looking for a place to rotate, but it doesn't seem like it. You can only adjust the height up and down. And then when you swipe it sideways, you then adjust the intensity of the screen. I find it that when I have the screen a little bit too bright, you will actually see the squares around, you know, the gray box at night, at pitch dark, you see the gray box. I prefer actually to have it kind of dark, the head-up display, which works fine even in the daytime. But okay, I think we have walked through here. Let's go over to the main screen. And now that the car is off, you can then activate preheating by just one touch of a button. And it will then keep the car nice and warm or cold. I haven't measured it, but I think it lasts for about half an hour. Because if you don't have that mode on, or if you just start as if we would drive and the car is now in the ready state, then we'll see after a little while the heater might turn off. But let me see, where do we start here? Maybe I should start by navigating to somewhere. For example, previous destination. Or let's just try to enter something like Ioniq Dombås. Let me see. Oh, my bad. Let me see if we can find if it's indexed. Yeah, you see, I didn't type the O, but it still found it. Fairly quick to navigate, and I can swipe up here to see more information about weather like this. We have it on our website. Again, sorry guys, I haven't explored everything here. You can also add as favorite. We're just going to go let's go and then go for it. And you see now we're ready to go. We can also see the fast chargers or any chargers nearby here, how many stalls are available. And then if we zoom out, I can show you now. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. You can see. Okay, so the car wants me to charge past Lillehammer. I think this is Øyer somewhere. Yeah, it wants me to stop at Ioniq Øyer. One thing I don't like is that if you want to have some kind of view like this while driving, I guess it works, but then you don't see any information about the trip. Well, you can see it in the head-up display. That's pretty cool. You can see that it's 191 kilometers away from, I guess, the first stop. And then it says 1 hour, 56 minutes past 1 at night. But if you click center here, you will then see some more information here. Here's some instructions, driving instructions. I normally don't watch that one, but you see it always defaults to zoom into the pretty far. Here, this is the intelligent drive. What is it called again? Electric intelligence. We have electric intelligence active, and then you can at any point click back here. But if you go here, this is quite cool. By default, I mean, when I got the car, it looked something like this. Okay, now we don't have anything here, but this button here will then show you any road constructions on the way, but I chose to not show it. But you see now, it wants me to drive. I have, let me see, how many percent do I have? I can click on the EQ button now. I have 79%. If we go back here, so the car estimates that I will arrive at Øyer with 22%, and then I need to charge with 51%. It will take 15 minutes, and then the car will preheat the battery at before or until we arrive in Øyer. It will preheat the battery, and most likely, this is only 350 kilowatt, we will then get 200 kilowatt, at 22%. But if you navigate directly to Øyer without going to there first, then it will actually not preheat the battery. Same also if you switch off range monitoring here and schedule charging stops. What will be kind of weird is that now it will just tell you that if you will arrive, I mean, it's 328 kilometers there. Or if we also choose to, let's say we want to go to Ioniq. Let me see. What if I mistype? Will it find it? Okay, maybe that was a little bit too much miscalculation, but Ioniq. This one, okay, I should find it now. What did I type something wrong here? For some reason it couldn't find. Maybe I had to use here this time. Just okay, that's weird. Okay, I'm going to show another way you can do it. If you just zoom out and you know where you're going, okay, zoom in. You will not see the charging stations yet until you zoom in far enough. I know it's here. You see, suddenly it pops up. I wish it would show up a little bit earlier, so you don't have to. Because if you don't know the terrain, you don't know where the heck you're going. So it would be better, for example, in Audi, that it shows it earlier. But I will show you something. Let's go back. Okay, here you see that we have 6 out of 6 dots available. Great. 350 kilowatt. Great. If you click once, you will see that this is Ioniq Øyer. But if you click further, suddenly you don't see. Well, okay, yeah. I forgot this one. Okay, it's free. No, but you see, we have stuff here. Now you don't see that nice overview of how many stalls are available, but you have this. Okay, you can see like this. You have to scroll. Okay, we have 6 stalls and individual. So this is, I guess, it's because it's preparing for if you want to charge there. I guess. So this kind of weird, the kind of user interface changes a little bit. But if you want to go there, I'm going to show you something. So this time we do not see how many percent we will arrive with. We just see that, okay, it will, in 191 kilometers we'll be there. So then 79%. So in order to show how many percent you will arrive with, you have to go here, you have to go to the cogwheel, and you have to enable, you can't, this is grayed out, schedule charging stops. I think that one was not enough, or was it? I don't remember. Yeah, you see, Yeah, okay, that one was enough. I forgot. Yeah. So then, if you allow the car to schedule charging stops, you will then be able to see how many percent you will arrive with. And I found out that this is really accurate. I drive also over the speed limit, and it's winter even, and it figures out it will be 24%. It's actually estimates it's better than a route planner. That's how good this one is. But if I go back here, what was the problem again? If I go to this one, I want to show you something. If you go to the EQ menu here, I think we have to, sorry, I have to go a little back and forth. We have to enable the range monitoring like this. I think, let me double check here. I go to the back, I press this battery menu. Okay, we don't see it here, but one thing that is a bit weird, that if we would drive to the fast charger now and we start charging, and we navigate to, I have to show you what I mean, so you're not confused. If I go here, previous destination, and I want to go to Dombås, and we then, we can also choose if we want to add it as a waypoint or replace it. I just want to replace it. And by the way, one small thing is that this is a new way of, what you see here, jolt.suitcase.broadcast is the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a new way of referring to any point on the planet without having to have weird how many degrees north, how many degrees west or something. With this one, you can pin it down highly accurately. You don't even need a road name and address. So yeah, just it's cool that it supports that one. But okay, what? No, I didn't want to add my sorry. Again, we can just show you how when I do it clumsy way, and also I want to show you also how snappy things are, or how not snappy. Now, I guess Tesla people will not be too impressed of this when I do this. When I do this, and they'll be like, "What the heck is that shit?" Right? Yeah. But okay, my point is that, you see, the car now wants me to charge at Øyer. And what I can't show you right now is that here you can change charge limit. But once you are at Øyer and you recharge up, it will then figure out that you need to charge to 51%. And when you are there, when you are charging there, it will tell you once you reach 51%, okay, you're good to go. But regardless of when at that charging session, suddenly you cannot change charge limit during that charging session. It will be locked to 100%. And even if you reach 51%, it will say in the screen, you're good to go. But it will still keep charging. And you cannot change. I find that a little bit weird, that it's not that consistent. Okay, but I talk so much about navigation now. This is like the home screen where you have some profile here. Again, we can't simply show everything here because it would be way too much. Share content, I don't even know what it is. I can just show you here. Up here in the corner, you have some stuff here. You can change settings here. I like it that you have a cogwheel. You go here. This is great. When you do stuff, I like that we have cogwheels to change some settings. Yeah, okay, what is it? What is this? Phone. Yeah, my phone is connected. There's me. This is just 4G. Oh, cool. You can see details. Okay, let's not do. But this is like the home screen when you do stuff. And also, if you are in some driving menu here or somewhere here, and you press the home screen, you will end up here. And here is also where you can play music. For example, I have a USB stick now. And I can scroll up here. And also mute. Okay, and I can show you also that here, if you also press the cogwheel here, it disappeared. I have to be quicker. You then get to some audio settings, which is great. But if you go back here, if you go, I had to wait for it to go away. You say, okay, it's press too quick. If you press once, you will then get a slightly bigger thing for this one. And if you then press once more, you will then get to this full screen where you can swipe, for example. And also, if you go here, for example, you can then choose, we have a playlist here. This is just a USB stick, you see. We have lots of options there. And if I go to folders, I have 2 folders here in my USB stick. So if I go here, you can also then swipe here and press one of these and it will play it. And then you can also swipe, but this is not something I like doing while driving. Actually, when I want to search for a certain song, I prefer going here, this playlist, and then I find what I need, right? Okay. And then I also should show you that one thing I don't like, which is really super clumsy, is that with most cars, there is a next and previous radio station or next previous song. In this car, if you want to go to the next song, if you are here, which I tend to stay in this screen, what you have to do is use the scroll, the swipe here, this one, no, not this one, the one above it, I forgot, sorry. And then you see that there is a little cursor moving around. I'm swiping now, I have to swipe down, wait, come on, further down. Where the heck is it? There. And then if I swipe it to there, and then now I can click, and then we get to the next song. But then the swipe disappeared. But I guess once I touch it, I can then click this one to go next. But this is kind of clumsy. If you misclick a little bit and then you press, then what the heck happened there, right? You know you didn't mean to go that one. So this is super clumsy to go previous next song, and especially if you are in another screen. Let's say you're on the you just want to see state of charge because you don't see state of charge in percentage other places. And then you want to skip to the next song. It doesn't work because there's different context. The swipe button here does something else. So okay, anyway, let me mute the music here. Again, I can't show you everything. I'm going to show this. There's an interesting thing here. You can program like locations for charging. I haven't tried everything here again. I can't show you everything. Just showing you that you can probably guess what this is. But what I want to highlight is we have EcoCharge, and it also says that EcoCharge will then. Well, yeah, you can read what's there. I hope you can read it. I'm not sure if you can see it on the screen, but it will stress the battery less. And it says that just charge power, yeah. And then it will automatically, we can try it. It will automatically set the charge level or the charge limit to 80%. But also it will reduce fast charging. I tested it. Instead of 200 kilowatt max, you will be limited to 100 kilowatt max. But one thing I don't like again here is that if you enable EcoCharge, well, it says here, yeah, see, 100 kilowatt. But then it will limit to 80%. But if you disable it, it doesn't go back to the charge limit we had originally. So that's kind of clumsy. I prefer to remember it. And then here we have departure time. This is quite standard stuff. You can go here. Well, you can look like this, and you can choose departure time. Well, let me see. Actually, I'm going to return this car tomorrow, so let's already set it that I want it to be preheating before. Let me see. I'm gonna show you something. If you swipe to, no, okay, it wasn't that one. My. So I guess I want to have it ready by 9:45 roughly, like this. Okay. Wednesday, it's Wednesday tomorrow, like this. Okay, and you can add more of these. I haven't tried, but I think you can add very many of these. So now we have set it active, and then charging interruption is also interesting. You can add a time that you don't want it to charge. For example, if there is a peak hour day, you can of course then prevent the car from charging. So even if you plug in, it will charge until it reaches the charging interruption time, and then it will stop charging, and then it will resume. So I haven't tried it, I just assume what it is. One thing I like, I don't know if you noticed, but the bottom side here, this screen here is actually not squared. And I can't show you, but it has a slight, it's concave screen, it's curved screen, which is nice. One thing I should mention is that when I have this seat position in the normal driving position, like this, I have trouble reaching the far most part here, but normally I don't operate on anything out here anyway. So, but at least I can reach most of the places here. Yeah, so, but the screen is so big that even I might sometimes have problems. I might lean a little bit forward to reach part of the screen. So that's why during this video I push the seat, slide the seat slightly more forward. But I want to show again the climate menu. One thing you probably notice is that regardless of which screen you are in, even this one, you see, the climate menu here is always visible. I like that. The same goes for Tesla. Wait, oh, this is also so damn cool. Do you see those banana boxes? You see how big the banana box is compared to the car. No, but this is what I like. That let's go back to the home menu here. This one is always visible. I like it, just like Tesla. For example, Polestar, the bottom with the HVAC settings sometimes disappears, sometimes comes back. That inconsistency is not good, because you want to always be able to access the HVAC settings. And you can also click here on the climate menu and see more of the stuff here. Here is for the second row seat. One weird thing is that I'm gonna have to check now. Yeah, it's on. You see, the back is on, but if I click here, there to switch it off, you can do it here, but I want to double check there. And then I turn off the car. I don't remember, I might not be able to replicate this right away, but every time I use the preheating, it tends to also fire up the rear. I might have to exit the car. Let me try it. And then lock the car. Not sure how I did it. And then get back into the car. And okay. And if I start now, yes, that's it. Now the rear HVAC is active, which is silly because we don't have anyone in the rear. The butt sensors should sense that no one is there. So again, let me just show you. I'm going to click it back here. You see, it switched off in the back. So I wonder if that sucked any extra power on my road trip in -10, -15 degrees Celsius, and the rear seats were, the back side was heating up for no reason. That's kind of clumsy, but one thing I want to show you, which is good, is that we have a start-stop button. But if you just exit the car, like this, the car is still on, running, and if you lock the door, it will then automatically turn off the car. That is great. What is not so great is that, why do we even have a start button? Huh? Tesla doesn't have a start button. NIO doesn't have a start button. Why do we need a start button? Sometimes I get in here and I put the car in gear and I can't go because we are not on. And actually now I press the brake pedal. I think I did. I always do it. Maybe not hard enough. And I can't show you here, but there's some red stuff here. Battery 12 volts supposed to be in diesel. The car is not in ready state. I have to press again. There. Now we are in the ready state. So about 10% of the time I miss on this one, and then I was like, oh, let's go. Oh, okay, press 1 gear. Okay, now we're ready to go. Let me see. Okay, so again, I can just show you now. If you go to the climate menu here, we have lots of settings. I'm not going to walk through all of that, but we also have recirculation here, and also the defroster stuff here. That's pretty good. That easy accessible when you need it. Let me see. I'm going to show you something. If you go here, okay, we are running out. This is way too much stuff to show you. But if you click once, if you are in the home here, okay, for example, if you're in something like this is also cool. I should show you, because the screen is so big. I forgot to mention it, but I don't know if you notice what happens when we are here. Then we are zoomed in. But if you click here, it will zoom out and show you the whole route here. And we have space here while looking at stuff here. That's brilliant. That's a good way of utilizing the space. But let me see. If you go, when you are here and you click home once more, you get to this screen where you have some settings. I actually never, a smartphone, yeah, I never use that one. But okay, I'm not going to explore all of this. The most useful ones I use, this, for example, info. When we are driving, well, we can't show it right now, but this one is useful. You see state of charge here, and if you go to this one, let's, okay, I'm not going to do this many times. I will just show you, okay? Because it's not healthy for the tires to, ah, shit. Can we get rid of, yeah, okay. It will show you the angle of the axles. That is awesome. Yeah, we have 4-wheel steering. So, okay, let's not, you can see, watch other videos where I also show this. But if we go back here, that's one of the info stuff we have, these two, the energy flow. It will show you front, rear motor. If you go back here again, we go to settings. Now, let's try to walk through some of this. Yeah, I will just show you what it is, and then we can't really see too much of this. Yeah, distance, I just use this one. You can also have some automatic on the distance. Here, again, avoid contact. Okay, I haven't messed around too much with that setting, just showing you guys what it is. ESP, what settings do you have? Okay, quickly. Assistance, attention assist. The function, yeah, one thing I was annoyed by was that when you're driving, suddenly there will be this notification with sound. Bing! Normally this car is very nice and quiet, but from time to time it would ding me. Ding! I think, oh, what's wrong? And then there's a notification here that says, start vitality program, right? Or something like that. No, I don't want to see that shit. And that screen or that pop-up does not have a cogwheel. So you can change the setting. For example, I mentioned that if you click here, there's a cogwheel there. Many times when you do something, like when you are here and you click here, there's a cogwheel to access some settings, but that vitality program thing does not have a cogwheel. And I tried to search wherever and I couldn't find. Some people said it is the attention assist, that if you disable this one, it will not bug you. I tried it, it didn't help. And also, I'm also wondering, you see here, it's well written with assistance, with lowercase, uppercase. Why the heck is this one attention assist? Why are they shouting on attention assist? I don't know. Yeah. Camera, okay. Open camera. Oh, I can open the camera. Oh, nice. Hey, close it. Okay. Yeah, and we have some parking stuff here. Not gonna set warning tones. Oh, that is super annoying. Oh yeah. One. Yes, dankeschön. It was just way too loud. Oh, that's better. That's better. I have too much crap in there. Yeah. So yes, we have some stuff here. I mean, not gonna walk through all of that. Okay. Vehicle. Yeah, sound experience. I'm gonna show you there. We have fake engine sound, and the cool thing is that when we are stationary now, we can, even in park, we can but I already checked, is that sound internal or does it have an external microphone? It's only internal, not external. It's not like Taycan. Taycan wants to be freaking noisy, annoy the heck out of people. But this is the silver waves. And then Viviflux is then, but we have to, I mean, you guys heard this in other videos, but I don't know if you noticed, but when we have it active, there is this constant humming in the background. I think in that video that MKBHD shot when he showed the car, he had this on because there was this constant humming in the background. You want to switch that shit off. Yeah. Winter tire limit, interesting. You can then set the limit because actually the Nokian Hakkapeliitta tires that we have now, actually they are limited to 160 kilometers per hour. This is something special for Norway, the Nordic countries, that you are allowed to do this. Normally you have to have tires rated for the maximum speed of the vehicle plus something, I don't remember how it was. But here you can actually set that one, but you don't want to have that shit on. No. So GPS-based racing. Ooh, yeah, there's lots of cool stuff here. I mean, the snow chain mode. What the heck? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, okay. So it's not good to I guess for snow chain. You don't want to change the angle. See, there are so many settings in this car. Creep mode is, of course, creep mode is that when you put the car in drive and it will just creep forward, mimicking a fossil car. But you don't want to have that one also. I mean, the good thing is that you can change it. I don't like creep, and we don't need to have it on for me. But other people might want it. This is brilliant. When I tried Audi or Porsche, they force you into settings and you cannot change it. Here you can change it. I like that shit. Light, again, why is it digital light? Why are you shouting? Digital light. Why? Okay, we have some dynamic low beam projecting. Oh, yeah. Low beam, okay, you can change it for, yeah, of course. Interior, exterior lighting. Located light, yeah, this is light. We have also Mercedes logo outside. I'm going to show you that, but just lots of stuff here. Exterior light delay. You want the headlights to be on after you exit it, and so on. Ambient lighting is here, and you can then edit settings. Now this is kind of funny because, okay, let me go back here. We have lights, ambient lighting, and then edit settings, and then suddenly you come here, right? If you go back here, if you go here, and if you go to comfort. Yeah, I was about to say, if you go to comfort, you see some seat settings, but there's also a tab for ambient lighting. And then you have some settings here. You can choose between multicolor or monochrome or multicolor, right? But you have more settings here. You can change the brightness, for example. I don't like having the front one here because it's too annoying. I've seen other YouTubers, they have it on because I guess the press car was set up like that. But when I drive at night in pitch dark, this thing here is way too, it ruins my night vision. So I turn it off, but I tune it like this. Accent is, I don't remember, accent, yeah, it's on the side there, the accent. I also don't want that one. Indirect is very nice because it will then light up the door pockets and the pockets in here. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but when you move here, there's a sensor here. It would then light up there. That's cool. But you see, I tune it roughly the way I like it. In the direct one, let me see, I don't remember which one. Yeah, the direct one is the one on the side. I also don't want that to be too light. But what my point is that you can customize this. This is freaking brilliant. Or you can link the zones. Then it becomes like this. No? Let me see. Oh, let me check something. If I unlink, will it remember the previous settings? Bravo, bravo! It remembered the previous setting, except for when changing. Yeah. So you see, some places it's like this, but other places it will not remember the setting. It won't remember my recuperation mode every time I start the car. It will default to normal. So the inconsistency is in this car. But again, you see, we have some ambient light settings here. But if you go back to this one and you go to the setting, we also have ambient light setting here. Why? Yeah. Oh, I just noticed now. Suddenly we jump. We jump back to this mode here. Why do they even have it here, right? Okay, but anyway, let me see. Are we done on the settings tab? No, we're not. System. Again, we have voice recognition. Let me show you quickly. Here we have the Hyperscreen, and we can also deactivate this one or deactivate this one, which is kind of weird. We can deactivate the main screen, but this one is still active. And if you press here, it's come back. And what if the system off? Okay, but then you just have to start this one. Okay, so yeah, right, fairly snappy over here at least. And also you can change the screensaver here. So I see some people have this weird alien car there or something. It's kind of weird. So these pictures, when you see the date and stuff, it's not very useful. This one is kind of useful. You have the clock there, but you already have the clock other places. Maybe compass would be the most useful feature to have there, or just these Mercedes stars. But I can show you that. Let me try to see if I can activate it. You have to have significant pressure on the driver's seat. Okay, there. Now I can press here and activate it. Okay, home. Yeah. Okay, come on, go. I noticed when wifey was sitting here, this one can be activated and used. But if I release the pressure, oh, yeah, you see. So I guess what you can do is you can put a bag of rice over here. So you can activate and use, let me try again. Okay, I'm gonna show something. What you can do is when we are in this screen, you have stuff here, but you don't have state of shit, it went away. There. Okay, what you can do is then, this one has the feedback. You can go here, for example, and you can have state of charge there. And then you can have the map stuff here. Huh? Isn't that brilliant? Until the weight shifts on the rice bag, and then this happens again. Okay, but you're not supposed to use a Hyperscreen. But it would be useful to have that screen to show like static information, like state of charge. Okay, maybe not watch a movie or something, but it would be useful to use it for something. I mean, after all, we can already by default, without having to hack the car, already have a compass there. So why not at least show state of charge or something else there, right? Okay. But okay, and here again, as you go back here, I can show you, if you go to the comfort menu, let's go to the massage. We have then different massage, hot and relaxing. And as for massage, I feel like it massages well, but it massages better than for example, the ID3. But I still feel like Nio ES8 has a harder massage. So I guess Helga versus the Chinese. Okay, hot relaxing shoulders. So you see we have lots of different settings. Okay, now it massages more up on your shoulder. Okay, I don't want to mess with it. So we have different massage mode here. And then seat kinetics. This is kind of weird. I guess it's supposed to not make you tired or make your back hurt. So if you enable this, it will adjust parts of the seat to probably improve blood flowing through. Yeah, it moves the seat a little bit. So I just want to stop it, and then it should go back to default. Lumbar, this is pretty cool. You can adjust the lumbar for the driver or the passenger. What the heck? What is even this thing? I don't know, man. I should mention something. For when I press some buttons here, I will adjust for driver, but there is a button here. It says R. Now suddenly I adjust the passenger side. This is pretty cool. I've seen this in Taycan, but in the Taycan you have to go into the screen and then you can do it here. So here you can do it, and also not only can you adjust the seat here, but you can also activate the seat ventilation on that side, or the seat heater. That is awesome. That is brilliant. Just having a button there to do it. Okay, I prefer maybe touch stuff, but some things like that button or some buttons are necessary, like gear shifters. You know, we don't want to shift gear on the screen here. There's not. Yeah, and here side bolsters. You can squeeze the side bolsters, but this is just for the side bolsters on the seat. There is no side bolster for the butt, no butt bolsters, unfortunately. And then heating setting, also you can balance how you want the seat, if you want to have more in the butt or more in the back. So I just set it to the middle. What I'm missing in some of these settings is like a reset button in the middle. You know, you have to. Many people, I guess like me, we prefer to just have it on default. Let's see, was it more here? Yeah, okay, that's a weird thing about this car is that it has heated steering wheel, but in order to activate the heated steering wheel, you have to have this active, and you have to activate seat heater. And the problem with activating seat heater is that in the setting 3, it gets freaking hot. Powerful seat heater. So I have to have it on setting 1 only. I have to remember to put it on 1, otherwise my butt will be burned. So you have to have seat heater in order to activate the steering wheel. Correct me if I'm wrong. Disclaimer, I might be wrong about this, but I haven't found a dedicated button to activate the steering wheel heater. So yeah, you can, okay. And then here we have the advertising, and then the energy is just, I don't know, you're supposed to relax while you're charging or waiting for, yeah, okay. Maybe you as a chauffeur is supposed to use some energizing comfort while you're waiting for Le Master to do his business, and then you are the driver. Yeah, so I don't know. So you've seen, shown some of that stuff. And EQ there is a dedicated EQ button here also to activate the EQ numbers, and you can also go here and check some of the range stuff. I never use this one really. How can you save energy by reducing some of this stuff? Yeah, how about not turning on the rear heater all the time when I use the preheating feature? That would save you a lot of juice here, right? Okay, and here we have some consumption. Again, looks so spaced out. Yeah, I also never use this one. I find myself using this all the time because the car, the instrument cluster, or this, no places do we see 75%. I want to have this because on my phone, I have percent shown on my phone, for example. So it's just me. Let me see. Yeah, phone setting, I'm not gonna waste too much time there, but I think I walked through most of it, except for there was one more thing here, which is that if you click on the car button here, yeah. So that one, you can also swipe here. That's the same one that's pressing the car. I don't remember if there's other swipe, but if you swipe here, you have some notifications here, if there's any. And then this is what is a share content, and then we have favorites here. Yeah, you can also have some favorites. For example, you can go straight to, no, not that one. I didn't mean to go that one. Park assist, for example. Now we're, okay, I'm in, well. Okay, now this is not consistent, right? So now we can't, we are in the special mode where, yeah, so but you can also set up several favorites here, and you can just swipe it down, and okay, that's good. And then this one here, also you can also turn on and off header display or do other stuff here. Quick one, but you can also use the voice control, and whenever voice control is active, you'll see a little waving there. So I switched off the Hey Mercedes because it was activating way too often. Turn off head-up display.
The head-up display is off.
You see? Brilliant. I forgot to show you one thing. First, I have to activate it. Let me see how fast I can do this. You see, I'm going to show you that eventually I get used to this. Ambient lighting. Okay, okay, I'll get to this one. I have to turn on. I think I have to turn on. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, I have to turn on. That's because when I change setting, and when I change temperature here, you see that the vents are changing a little bit. Actually, this is pretty cool. When you change, we are now unlinked. This is also very annoying for me, that I prefer having the climate left and right linked, but it keeps unlinking or unsyncing. Again, yeah, keeps unsyncing. I think it has something to do with the preheating button when the car is off. So I have to keep syncing it. But you see that every time you decrease the temperature, that one turns blue, or this one turns blue, and then it turns red when you go the other way. But if you are not synced and you do it like this, it only happens on one side, like that one side. But we're gonna sync it, but we see we're missing something here. So if I go here and I go, I can go here to comfort and I go to ambient lighting, and I guess we can just link like this, easier. If we have this active now, see now what happens. If we change temperature down, and then change temperature up, that is pretty cool. So this one is active. I don't know what you call it, the active light thing. It's active only if I have this bar active. But when I'm driving and the car detects a possible crash, something which tends to happen for me, I will probably get a really bad safety score in a Tesla. But whenever I trigger that possible crash, it will then pull the seat belt. Actually, it pulls it several times, but it doesn't pull it to, well, maybe it pulls it to also give more tension to brace yourself for impact, but it's mostly pulling it to notify me, careful, careful. And not only that, but then it will blink red here. And also, I think when I'm blinking left to change lane and the car detects another car on the right lane, it will also show you some red stuff here. But that one will show up even if I have disabled this light strip. Yeah, this is called light strip, this one, and then this is actually, yeah, so it's called light strip. So that is pretty cool. I like the small details they put into this. But however, yeah, okay, the behavior that it is, maybe you guys don't agree with it, but I think I agree with most of how the car has been tuned up, except for, yeah, some of the HVAC settings. That one is super annoying. But okay, let's try the last screen then. And if you have some weight on the passenger seat, then suddenly this button appears. And now you see, you can also go to the navigation, and you see we have the same operation as you can do on the driver. Well, except for that, what is this swipe? Ah, okay, share content. Ah, but wait, can we? Ah, this is cool. So the passenger can input a place, Trondheim. Yeah, okay, we want to go there. Huh? Huh? Isn't that cool? That is awesome. Okay, now back. Okay, but let me see. I want to turn off that sound. So there's a no. We don't want settings. Let me see. Can I find it? Yeah. No. Keyboard. No, display, of course, display. No, huh? Where the heck do we? There's haptic feedback and there's sound. So what I at least want to do is go here and disable the. Huh? I can't find it. Oh, there, here, of course. You want to have this off. Yeah, there you go. I prefer this one. I don't like the sound and the haptic feedback on the screen. But it's weird because you also have this setting in the main screen, but the main screen is separate from this screen. So I guess this is good or bad that you can choose. And again, here you can have the state of charge here. You can have the consumption. Can you change? Oh, the passenger can also change the charge limit. You can also, yeah, if you have a kid, then the kid will then, my kid will set it to eco charge, and I'll be like, shit, why are we charging so slow now? But I will also see this in the main screen, of course. And advanced settings, you see, because this screen is smaller, here is the departure sign. You can also set this one. So again, you see that we have, you can also do this, right? Like this, but like you've seen, yeah. So, so it's quite cool that at least some of the options are also available here. You can also play music. Oh, this is interesting. I was in the USB on that screen, but then I have to switch manually to go here. And then if I want to play something, wait, why is it not playing? Okay, I have to go to volume here to adjust it. Well, I guess I can just... Huh? What? Let me check something. Yeah. Interesting. On the main screen, we have Kick Off by Evening Traveler. This one. That's the main screen. Sorry, again, this is actually the first time I explore it. That's the main screen, but you can also have a separate one playing on this one. You can choose whether you want to play it in the main speaker here. Wait, how did you... Yeah. Or, of course, listen to it via headphones. So that is awesome. It actually plays different songs from the same USB stick, but for different players. I mean, for different people in the car. Awesome. I think that will finish my review here. It's just, what is this thing? Okay, this one. Yeah, I forgot to show you on the main screen. You also have this ionization air freshener. If you put air freshener here, there will be some scent coming from some bottle somewhere. I think it's in the glove box or somewhere. But also I should mention that ionization is active, but nowadays when I drive around town here and it's cold outside, I can smell the diesel sheet, and we have to quickly recirculate. Do we have HVAC settings here? I think we don't. That's one thing missing. Yeah, HVAC settings are not here. But what? Oh no. Okay, I was a bit. But this car doesn't filter that great. So I keep smelling the diesel sheet even if ionization is on. So I have to use recirculation to get rid of some of that smell. Yes, we have the same here, I guess. Yeah, stuff second row. Yeah, so you see the same. Well, actually, no, we have HVAC setting here. I forgot. We can just do it like this. Yeah. This changes the whole. This one is linked to the main system. So, of course, it should make sense. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's it. Very long video about the Hyperscreen, but it seems like no one has done it. I tried to search on YouTube, but I couldn't find it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this very long review, and I hope you liked the video. So that's gonna be it for now. I just mix up everything. But okay, anyway, yes, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.